Stop failing your online assignments or your BYU assignments. Do this instead. Now, you studied hard, you put in the time, but your grade still came back low. And you don't even know why. What if I told you the secret to getting full marks every single time has nothing to do with how smart you are? It's about knowing exactly where to look and what to follow. In this video, I'm going to show you a simple but powerful strategy for navigating your online course and completing every assignment the right way. Most students skip three critical things: their announcements, their assignments, instructions, and their rubric. And that's exactly why they lose marks. Today, I'm breaking down how to combine all three into one winning formula, plus how to use AI tools to simplify anything you don't understand so you never feel lost again. My name is Michael Emefeke, and if you are serious about your grades, this video is for you. Let's get started.
Okay guys, once you come to the main dashboard of the courses that you'll be taking, you will now go to, let's say I go to my course. This is one of my courses. Let me just go to my financial management courses. So you go to your course, and the first thing you do, you should always do that, is to check for that beginning of that week. Always check your announcement, because your announcement is also an instruction. So go to your announcements, read up your announcements, everything that is said, very important. Your announcement, the instruction to each assignment, and the rubric information. You add those three together whenever you want to answer any question. Very important, okay? So read up everything in your announcement. In fact, that first announcement that is provided or created by your instructor, they normally provide their name. You can see this is their email address, so that sometimes that you have problems, you may not really know how to contact them. You go directly to their email addresses, and then you can send them direct information, okay? Yeah, so they always ensure they provide those information, and then you can get their name here. Very important. Write the name of your instructor down, or copy this message and paste it somewhere. I normally have a doc file that I open down. You can see this for week 1. I always open this one down to put all my assignments. I copy them and I paste them here, because when that course has ended, you will not get any information to these items again. And it's important that you have this information for future purpose. You use it to self-develop yourself again, so that you can refresh your memory on those areas they taught you. So you open these doc files, and at the end of the day, you put them in a folder. You name it social media marketing, depending on the course, okay? You name that folder. So that's what you do. And then you have it every week. Each week you open a file like this, and then you put it until you complete your week 7. Okay, it's a strategy I'm trying to give you and ensure that you follow it. Very important. And then probably when you are going through your, okay, that's for that. Ensure that you go through your assignment, and then you now go to then you must have done your assignment for the first week. You have your modules. Something will bring you here. Well, not this one, this is the general syllabus. You can go and see the other ones. Then you now come over here. You click your module. Anytime you want to check your assignment, go straight to your module. You must always go through your module whenever you want to go to your assignments, okay? Ensure that you familiarize yourself with these certain items that are here. Familiarize yourself with these navigation icons here. But go to check your assignment, go through your modules. That's very important. So let's click on the module, and then you go to your assignment. You see your assignment, you see the textbook you'll be using. If you are using textbook at all, you see your various week assignment that you have, week 1, week 2, week 3. They are all there. If they are opened already, like this week 3 night has not opened because they've not gotten there, but for some they open everything. So once they have opened everything, when you are done with your week 1, ensure that you go to week 2 and the other ones that you are doing. Ensure that you go to week 2 and all that, and then you continue like that. Okay. So week 2, you have week 2 to week 7. Okay. So there's something I want to also add to this video. Let me just show you now so that you understand. Now probably you come here, and then let's say there's a question you don't really understand. Let me check this. Maybe for instance, you don't understand this instruction. Okay, so let's say you don't understand this instruction. Okay, there's something that they call fair use of AI. Okay, so I'll show you the various items that I will bring it out later, but there's what we call fair use of AI. Probably you go through this information, you don't understand it, okay? So you can just copy it. You copy something like this, copy it, and then you take it to your AI, and then you now tell the AI to break this information down for you in a simplified manner, okay? Something like this. Break this down for me in a simplified way, or probably, well, let me just read out in a simplified way so that you can understand. So you now paste it there. So it will now break down for you so that you understand it. So you now know what they are saying. So there are some questions that will be very long and you don't even know where to start from. So, and we have always been taught that we can, for us to attempt any question, we'll break it down in a simplified way. So ask AI to give you an overview of what they are saying, and then you tell them to break it down in a simplified way. They'll tell you what you need to do first. Quick tip: when looking at the balance sheet, pay attention to the company's debt versus total assets. So you see, they'll break it down for you. You don't understand what they are saying, then you don't know how to, map out your plan, and then you know how to attempt the question. So that's how you do it. But it's not always ensure that you go through your announcement first, because your announcement is a form of instruction. There's some certain things that will not be put in the assignment instruction, and they will not be put in your rubric. You'll see it in the assignment. Okay, so the assignment is always fresh, it's always an updated information. Check your assignment, check your assignment, check your announcement, your assignment instructions, and then your rubric. The rubric is the final authority. It is what the graders they use to assess you. That is after the instructor has given everything they want to give. You don't need to, for when you finish your assignment, it is your graders that grade you, not your instructor. So it is what the rubric, it is what they look to mark your script. So ensure that anytime you're doing your assignment, you ensure that you do it according to what the rubric has asked you to do. Don't fail to also involve your instructions. So that sometimes you also check your instructions properly, note everything they've asked you to do, and then use your rubric to begin. Ensure that every point in the instruction is met, and every point in the rubric, you answer your question according to the rubric. Number one, answer the first one, answer the second one, answer it fully. I'm going to bring a question from the rubric, so I just want to show you so that you understand. Probably I'll teach that once everything. I'm just trying to let you know that these are things that you need to do that will make a lot of sense when you do it. So I believe you find value in this. Don't forget, go to your announcement first, go to modules, and then before you attempt any question, check your instructions, everything that has been given to you. And if there's a rubric, there's always a rubric to each assignment. You check the rubric, except it's a discussion assignment. Sometimes there's some discussion assignment. You come to this place where you have this horizontal. This is horizontal, right? No, this is vertical. This is vertical. 3 buttons there. You click it. If there's a rubric, fine. You show rubric. Always click it, and then you go and check your rubric and answer your rubric according to what initial post. Look at this initial post criteria. You must go through to use the ones that said 5 point full marks. That is the one you follow. Provide meaningful and detailed response to questions in prompt. So you have to ensure that your response must be meaningful and detailed. They don't want you to summarize it. And the second one, response, that's initial post. Then for the responses that you give to the people at the end of the week, you provide for you to have the 5 full marks. Proactively participate in discussion. You ensure that you participate. You reply at least 2 classmate posts. Does not criticize or demean the post of other students. You understand? You don't criticize other student posts. Just reply positively. Say so. You can even include a question, example, viewpoint, and expanded knowledge on the topic. These are when you don't criticize anybody's response. Just do the right thing. So this one is for this rubric. So ensure that before you answer any question, go through the rubric, answer it through the rubric, check your instructions, check your announcement. These are the strategies you use, and anytime you use it, you continue using it. This is the pattern you use to answer any question in BYU. So ensure that you follow the instructions. I believe you have value in this, and if you know that you are finding value, don't forget to subscribe, okay? Comment and turn on the notification bell until we see the next video. Bye bye for now, okay?
And that's it. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, drop a comment. Now go apply what you learned. Action is everything. Subscribe for more student success tips, and I will catch you in the next one.